What is SEO? SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization. Very simply, SEO is all about making your website better in the eyes of a search engine. But what makes one website better than another? Well, that question has a very long answer. These are the fundamentals that everyone agrees on. Your website must be fast to load and technically correct, be mobile friendly, be user friendly, and be popular. So let's unpack these quickly. Being fast to load means the pages on your website need to load quickly. How quickly? The faster the better. If your website doesn't load in 3 seconds, about half of your users will leave in frustration. Being technically correct means, do you have all the techie aspects of your site in line with Google's best practice? For example, does your website have its robots.txt file allowing search engines to index it? Is your website secured with an SSL certificate? Have you cleaned up all your old dead 404 pages? Are your images minimized and labeled with useful keywords? Are your headings or H1s optimized with useful keywords? Have you minimized scripts? Have you got all your tags and analytics installed by a Google Tag Manager? And I could go on and on. There are literally hundreds of things to check and optimize from a page speed and technical perspective. Being mobile friendly means making sure your website is a pleasure to use on a mobile device. Not just usable on a mobile, but actually enjoyable to use. There is a big difference. And if you built your website looking at it on a desktop computer and not prioritizing the design, layout, button sizes, etc. for mobiles, you will be frustrating the majority of your users. Mobile is king. And every month, more and more of your website visitors are coming from mobiles. This trend is only going to continue. Being user-friendly is making sure your website is helpful to your customers, not you. And this is where a lot of businesses make a fatal mistake. Often people are too close to their business, their industry, and their products and services to put themselves in the shoes of their customers. Do your customers use the same terminology for your products and services that you do? Is it easy for someone who is just learning about your industry to find helpful information that answers their questions? Do you have an easy to use website where anybody can find what they're after in 3 clicks without having to think too much? Does your website hierarchy, your menu, make sense for the majority of users? Do you have easy to get to links to FAQs, customer testimonials, the returns exchange policy, etc.? But most importantly, does your website have clear call to actions? And are the pages throughout your website filled with high quality photos of your team in action or your products, helpful fact sheets, feature comparisons, downloadables, and most importantly, do you have videos? This is a must-have these days, and videos made for internet viewing, short, sharp, to the point, and highly informative are impactful. And if you're going to share videos on social, do you have the right aspect ratios for mobile viewing? Being popular is all about links. Google became the most popular search engine in the world because it was the first search engine to factor links into its ranking algorithm. That basically means that no matter how good your website is in terms of page speed, mobile friendliness, and user experience, if no other websites link to it, it will struggle to get a good ranking. This is the hardest part of SEO because you can't directly control who links to you. You have to earn great links by having a great, richly informative, easy to use website. You've got to find other websites that would have a good reason to link to you and then get that link. The more relevant and authoritative and popular the website that links to you, the better. These areas of SEO are just the fundamentals, and there is so much to the ever-evolving art and science of SEO. But they should give you a good idea of what is involved. What is off-page and on-page SEO? All aspects of SEO fall under the definition of off-page and on-page SEO. Any work on a website can be called on-page SEO, and any work on link building can be called off-page SEO. How long does SEO take? A long time. You need to be patient and wait. The fastest SEO results I have seen took around 3 months. On average, they take 6 to 12 months. And I have seen clients in highly competitive industries take more than 12 months before they got results that justified the investment. SEO is powerful when it works, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. If you can't wait and need fast results, you want PPC.